All new tonight, last weekend's storms caused even more damage at the Chinatown Cultural Plaza. And Taiwan is the owner of that property, and the pressure is rising.
That's right. In a new letter, Honolulu's mayor is calling the lack of an immediate response from Taiwan asinine. Merchants at the Chinatown Cultural Plaza are preparing for Chinese New Year festivities beginning Friday night. But this neglected icon of Honolulu continues to deteriorate. Ceiling tiles in this first floor men's restroom burst open from this past weekend's heavy rains, leaving a giant hole and dangling fixtures. And so this came down on Monday.
Probably, yeah, Monday or Tuesday, or right after the heavy rain.
Architect and tenant Jimmy Wu says the damage is just below the old Empress restaurant, which has been empty for years. What was your reaction?
I'm kind of shocked, because it's the whole thing falling down, right?
Honolulu's Mayor Rick Blangiardi called it a hotspot for crime, but is frustrated by years of being ignored by the plaza's owners, the Taiwanese government. Finally, in a January letter to Blangiardi, the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Honolulu said, in part, we will commission a professional development team for an on-site assessment. But Blangiardi responded, this blight on our city needs to be addressed immediately, and I have no patience or time for the asinine proposal. The controversy over this nearly $52 million 4-acre property is making international news in Taiwan.
It smells like pee and excrement. It smells like mold.
I think what actually shocks most people is the less than proactive attitude.
Ting Liu is a news anchor and chief defense and foreign affairs correspondent for TVBS News in Taiwan.
I think people here just really don't like to see how this will and might actually damage Taiwan's international image.
In a media statement, the Taiwan Foreign Ministry says it's already taken measures for an assessment and reconstruction process. It insisted the Cultural Plaza itself is not the cause of the security problems and will review security and safety.
And you still like coming. Yeah.
Wu says any fixes have only been band-aids, and in this year of the fire horse, he's hoping for bold, dramatic change.